hard part for me when, yeah, behind all those glamorous things, you don't know what that crew is experiencing. If
Yeah,
that
you're right.
day they're flying, even if their loved ones are back home celebrating someone's birthday or
Maraming crew like, it's a glamour, whatever. Nung pagpasok nila sa industry, like, it's not what they are expecting,
I think.
you know? Like, with the passengers, ang nakikita nila is just like, ang gaganda nila, whatever, right? To serve them. They think they're there to serve. But we're there for their safety.
Welcome to Why Did You, the show where we uncover the powerful stories of Filipinos around the world who rose beyond limits and made a mark through their journey. This is not just about success, it's about the struggles, the sacrifices, the turning points, and the faith that shape who they are today. Because behind every achievement is a story worth learning from and a journey worth sharing. Get ready to be inspired, to reflect, and to discover the reason behind their journey. This is Why Did You?
Hi everyone, this is Arnel Arieta and welcome to Why Did You? Real story, real struggles, and real triumph. Today's episode is very unique because our guests don't just travel the world, they live in the sky. Imagine you share not only a home, but also an aircraft. Joining us all the way from Sydney, Australia, both flight attendants, both partners in life and partners in the air. Please welcome R. Lester and his lovely wife, April. But before we get into your story, I have to ask, what route did you just fly before this interview? Who packs their luggage faster between the two of you? And be honest, who gets the window seat at the flight? All right, let's get into your journey. Welcome to Why Did You? R. Lester and April from Sydney, Australia. Kumusta na? How are you guys?
Hi
Kumusta?
guys!
Ito, mabuti.
Kumusta, Arnel?
Mabuti.
Okay naman. Very special guest because spouses are both flight attendants. And nakakatuwang makakwentuhan at to share their experiences to us about their airline industry life. R. Lester, April, please tell something about yourself and please give us your background. Go ahead.
You go
Ikaw
first,
na, Dad.
ma'am.
Ako muna. Hi,
Okay.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our viewers around the world. Ako pala si April, wife nitong si Arlester. And I used to be a flight attendant, by the way, for 20 years. But I'm not flying
Wow.
anymore. I've retired, I think it was 7-8 years ago. And the reason behind that was because we are already starting a family. So I decided to retire and move here in Australia to be with my husband, our Lester. So now I'm an ex-flyer, so I don't fly anymore. But my husband is still a flight attendant. And we have one child together. So that's it.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Dad, for you.
R. Lester.
Ako naman. So yun, I've been flying for 18 years now. Dito sa Australia. Tapos, I moved here. Hindi ko alam kung anong gusto ko sa buhay that time. And then, next thing you know, may nagsabi sa akin, tong airline is nag-hire. So like, let's see. Because I have no purpose that time. So, kahit ano na lang, easy, whatever. And then, I applied. So, apparently, there were 2,000 of us that applied. Tapos naging 500 and then naging 100 and then naging 25. So I was one of the 25. So after that, like
Wow.
18 years, I'm still flying. And then I met my wife maybe 10 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. Before we get there, I am interested of where did you guys meet? Where, when, and how?
What's your story,
Go
Dad?
ahead. Yeah.
So, ang story ko sa sinasabi ko sa mga crew, so how did you meet your wife? Sinasabi ko, no, I met her in Tinder.
No! It's not
So,
true.
hindi, ito ang side ko pag nagkikwento ako sa mga crew. I met her sa Tinder. Nasa Sydney siya layover. Tapos, one
Mm.
time, I swipe, ewan ko kung left or right, ganun. And then, sabi ko sa kanya, I was in one of her flight and then I saw her. Sabi ko, parang kilala kita. Parang I
Mhm.
saw you in Tinder. We were matched but
Mhm.
hindi mo pinansin.
Decline.
And, now actually, ito totoong story. So, yung friend ko from Dubai, nag-meet yata sila sa airport one time.
Mhm.
Tinatanong kung single siya. And I just came back from holiday. I just came back from Europe. I just came back from Dubai. So, nung nag-text sa akin yung friend ko, si Mia, hello Mia, sabi niya, meron akong papakilala sa'yo. Sabi niya, o sino? Ito, single din siya, ganyan, ganyan. So, binigay niya yung Facebook ni April and that. Sabi niya, message mo. So, after 2 days, na-message mo na. No, yaman mo siya, hintay muna siya. I'll message her after. Yun yung side ko. And then, nag-meet kami after a month. Right?
Mhm.
No.
After a month, November
yes,
yun.
after a month. Yes, after a month.
No,
Correct.
after a month, nagbiyahe siya ng Sydney.
Mm.
And then after sa Sydney, muntik pa kaming di nagkita. Dahil yun yung
Mhm.
hostage drama dito sa Sydney noon. Kikita dapat kami. So,
Oh.
lockdown sa Sydney, lockdown yung city. Di kami nagkita. So, the day after, pagkabalik mo ng Christchurch or Auckland,
Auckland.
nagkita na kami. And then after that, after a month, pumunta ako ng Dubai para puntahan siya.
Mhm.
And then that time, I think nag-propose na yata, nag-usap tayo to get married, right?
Kinuwento mo na lahat.
Ang bilis,
Hindi, how
no?
did we meet eh?
How did we meet palang?
So, hindi. Noong unang meet namin sa Sydney, buntik pang hindi kami magkita.
Yeah.
O sige, kwento mo, paano?
After nung... Hindi, bago pa kami nag-meet actually, nung nag-start na siya mag-message sa akin sa Facebook, yun, lagi niya na ako mini-message doon. Tapos, kwentuhan, ganyan. Parang magkaibigan, ganon. Kasi I was not really entertaining anyone. Nung sinabi niyang Filipino, sabi ko, ayoko ng Pinoy. Parang and then here I ended up with him. Yeah, so it's funny.
Yeah.
But no regrets. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
Small
beautiful
world.
love story. Talagang
Yeah,
simula pa lang, no? Na, it was fate.
No.
It was fate. Diba?
No, we
Yeah,
met
I think so.
3 times and then we got married after.
Talaga?
Correct.
We got married. So we met December.
Aha.
January nagpunta ako ng Dubai.
Yes,
Nag-
March,
ano lang kami,
nag-propose ka.
Nag-meet. And then May,
March.
nagpakasal kami sa Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah. Then March,
we only see
nag-propose
each other
ka.
for like
Congratulations. Ang
4,
galing naman ng
5 times,
story.
right?
Ano? Mhm.
Akala mo nga
Wow.
magbabago
Wala
isip
lang
niya eh.
wala lang sinayang na panahon. Kailangan na
No, because
talaga.
I was
Hindi
single
gano'n
for
naman
more
eh.
than 10 years too.
Aha.
I was traveling.
yeah.
Yun lang, traveling. And then,
Oo.
nakita ko, maganda, pwede. O, lagi, ayun.
Craving something sweet, savory, and satisfying? Kuya Arnell's cooked sweet pork sausage is your new go-to. Fully cooked, perfectly seasoned, and made with love. Just heat, serve, and enjoy. Available now on Amazon. Taste the tradition.
Okay. Our Lester, take us back. Before the uniform and passport stamps, why aviation? Where did this journey begin for you?
So actually, I always wanted to be a pilot. So after high school, yung lolo ko, tinanong ako, so, gusto mo ba pa bang mag-pilot? Siya magpaparal daw sa akin to be a pilot.
Mhm.
Kasi things change, like, ayoko na. Iniisip ko, mahirap yata ang math. I'm not good in math. So like, maybe, no. So, iniisip ko, I took up psychology, San Sebastian,
Mhm.
with yung si Vincent.
Aha.
So, psychology there, as a pre-med. So, para mag-doktor naman. So
Mhm.
after ko mag-college, tinamad na naman ako. So I have to go, tapos yung visa ko sa Australia, resident visa ko is about to expire. So I have to move
Mhm.
here.
So I was into show business and all of this. Mass communication kasi ang kinuha ko nung college. So I wanted to be dun sa yung paggawa ng movie, paggawa ng commercial, sa likod ng camera. Yun ang gusto kong i-pursue before. The problem is, mababa yung sweldo. Nung nagtatrabaho ako sa tape office sa Itbulaga. So,
Okay.
napakababa ng sweldo niya doon. So, talagang minimum lang. And then, apparently, my auntie was a frustrated flight attendant. So, like,
When
I
was
think,
this? When you were working at
I
at
think 1997, 98, something like that. Matagal na matagal. I was only 18 years old. Graduated from New Era University. Yeah, in Panlangsora,
Oh,
Quezon
okay.
City. Tapos, my auntie was the one who encouraged me to be a flight attendant. Sabi ko, nako, nakakatakot kasi nasa eroplano mataas. I'm afraid of heights pa naman. Pero sabi niya, you will help your family. So, tinry ko siya, and then I started with Cebu Pacific. And then after Cebu Pacific, I went to
Okay.
Macau for Air Macau. And then after that, Emirates. And the longest time I had was with Emirates, which is 15 years. So that's half of my life spent
Wow.
as a flight attendant.
That is a very good experience.
It was. And it helped.
From
Help
Cebu
us
Pacific,
a lot.
then to Macau, and then so Emirates, they pay good na, right?
Oh, they do. They really do. And they spoiled us really much. Yeah. Sobrang.
You're based in Dubai.
Yes, Dubai. I've lived my life in Dubai, 15
Dubai.
years in Dubai. That's my home base.
You share the same profession and the same skies, but different airlines. Yeah. How has being a flight attendant shaped your relationship and marriage? Of course, hindi naman yan parehas ng flight time and schedules, di ba? So how did you manage that? How did you shape the relationship and the marriage?
So, Dan.
So the first few years was really hard. Ang request niya is Sydney, but she doesn't want Sydney flights kasi raw busy. Tapos ako
Oh.
naman, I tried to mag-day off, like maybe 6 days off, 4 days off, so I could see her in Dubai. So there's one time, I just came from Hawaii. That's a 10-hour flight. And then diretso akong Dubai, another 14 hours.
Wow.
Tapos, no, hindi pa tapos. After 14 hours, meron siyang flight. So I have to go with her sa flight sa Europe. Nag-Leon tayo.
Yeah.
So like, I was on a plane for more than 40 hours.
Wow.
Ang
Yeah.
hirap, man. Pero we have to do what we have to do. Alam mo yun?
Yeah. We have to
Yeah.
sacrifice, especially sleep.
Yun. Walang tulugan.
Wala talaga minsan.
Mm.
Tapos magchat-chat kami. Iba yung time dito, iba yung time sa Dubai. So, gabi dito, morning, mga lunch time
Six
pa lang.
hours ang difference.
6 hours difference. So, we have to
Parang
adjust.
yung career ninyo na ganyan, you're married, but I don't think you could afford like children pag ganyang lifestyle. Job demands your time, your life, and you have to follow her. She has to follow you wherever you go para magkasama kayo. No? It's not a normal
Setup.
couple.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay
a normal
sana kung
couple to experience, yeah.
Yeah, okay sana kung
Oo.
parehong airline, but no, from
Yes.
two different parts of the world.
Yes.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
yung how long did it last, yung setup like that? How's
No,
the
that
3
relationship? How's the
years.
marriage? 3 years.
3
So,
years
3
yun.
years na
3
long distance relationship. 3 years na long distance marriage. I wanted to finish 15 years in Emirates before I retire. Sabi ko sa kanya, I want to finish 15 years. So I'll get my lifetime ticket, which is very good benefit for me and for my family because we can get free tickets if we want to fly somewhere. So, and yun, binigyan naman niya ako ng time. Sabi niya, okay, but once you reach 15 years, you have to decide to move here. Kasi ayaw niyang lumipat sa Dubai. Ayaw niya sa Dubai. So, I'll have to follow him wherever he is.
Crunchy, bold, irresistible. Habit crispy fried chicken skins brings the heat with real chicken and serious flavor. Low carb, high crunch. Snack smarter, snack habit. Find it now on Amazon.
Question for both of you now. What's one unforgettable moment on board, good or bad, that changed you how you see people or life in general?
There's not one particular flight that changes how I see life because as soon as I become a flight attendant, doon na open yung isip ko na iba-iba ang buhay ng tao, na iba-iba rin yung culture, iba-iba yung way of life, way of living. And it makes me realize more na yung mga nangyayaring problema man sa personal life ko before, mas parang ang liit ng problema ko compare sa ibang tao. Lalo na nung nag-Emirates ako, cause we fly in different countries, right? I think more than 100 countries. And there's more than 100 destinations, I mean. And you meet a lot of different people, different nationalities with different backgrounds and all. Mayaman, mahirap, middle class families as well. So kita mo yung parang mafe-feel mo na you still blessed pag nakapunta ka dun sa ibang bansa na talagang akala mo yung Philippines sobrang hirap na, but when you ended up in their country, you get to roam around the city and you're like, oh my God, we're still blessed. So yun, parang I still I'm very humble to have that experience all the time. So I always put my feet on the ground all the time, even though we're always flying. So it changes my life on how I see life very differently. So go, Daddy.
How about you, Lester?
Hindi. On board, so there's one incident, maybe a year and a half ago. Meron akong pasahero na he passed away. I was on my rest. I was on my rest. Tapos ginising ako ng asawa. Sabi, may problema raw yung asawa niya, ganon. Tingnan ko raw. Nung pag ano ko, wala na. So tumawag kami ng doktor, lahat. 10-hour flight. We're only 3 hours away. 3 hours from Sydney. So we still have 7 hours to go. As a business class sila. So yung parang naisip ko, gano'n na lang yung buhay.
I know,
Yung
right?
sobrang mahal nung yung asawa, katabi niya yung asawa niya for the rest of 7 hours. It's like parang iniisip ko, like, ganun, yung buhay is just too short. Like, kailangan talaga, you'll never know when it's gonna happen or whatever. So, kailangan you have to make every opportunity or you have to spend your life to the fullest. After that day, talaga, man, at least, naawa talaga ako. Parang, it's not, yung for me as a flight attendant for a crew, with my family, I'm always away with my family and all that. And then seeing these people traveling together and then ganun ang nangyari. Parang it changed me na yung pagtingin ko through my family and even sa mga pasahero, everyone has a story. So you can't judge kung anong nangyayari sa mga buhay nila. Like, minsan, tsaka meron pa isa yung hindi pa niya nakikita yung kapatid niya for like 50 years. And she was so excited to see na magkita uli sila through online. Parang talaga buhay. Everyone has a different story, but pero yung nangyari yung a year and a half ago was like it was really sad.
It was so traumatic, no?
It was. It just finished their holiday, I think.
Oh, that
pero
was sad.
that's not the way.
I hope
to
that's
go home.
that's the first and the last time you're going to encounter like experience.
No, that was
like
the second one.
This is the second one. I hope that's the last one.
Yeah,
You know?
hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully.
What is the best countries that you've been to? Like from work,
Ooh.
like layover. Only one, only one.
Favorite country or yung pinaka the best na ano?
Pinaka the
Layover.
best na napuntahan mo. Yeah.
Best
Layover.
layover.
Yeah.
Pinaka first na layover ko na talagang parang this is so surreal, like parang hindi to totoo, parang gano'n. Yung ano, yung nagpunta ako ng Rome. Tapos the first time I've been there, tapos nag-tour kami nung mga crew. And yung
Alright.
lugar sa pictures, sa postcard, ganyan. Tapos yung pinaka-memorable ko, kasi yung
Historic.
pinaka-first na very historical place na napuntahan ko. Tapos, ganon. Sobrang, yun, favorite ano ko din yun, destination ko din yung Rome. Every time nandun ako, pupunta ako doon sa lugar na yon kasi para it brings me back to the old days. Na parang
Yeah.
nire-reminisce mo yung mga gladiator
Maganda
days, yung
naman
mga
talaga.
kings. Yeah, sobrang
Very
favorite ko yun.
stunning. Yeah, Australia.
Mm.
Rome. How about
Sa
you?
Rome.
Our last time.
Ako, layover-wise, Osaka, Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Japan talaga.
Okay.
Everything in Japan is just maganda for me. Tao,
Wow.
pagkain, lahat Japan.
I know, kaya
For layover,
babalik-balikan mo
pero
talaga, eh, no?
yeah,
For
yeah.
layover lang. Kasi
Layover lang.
I know
Oh.
there's so many beautiful places that you've been through, but yung layover lang para
Yeah, ako Japan.
it's related. Flying exposes you to so many cultures and realities. What life lesson from traveling the world stays with you the most?
Always parang ano ba, respect other cultures. Respect. They have different cultures na 'pag hindi ka nag-adjust, magkakaroon ka ng problema, ng conflict. So you always there's
Yeah.
some countries, they don't accept this, they don't accept yung mga ganyan, isadpad,
I know, right?
gesture. Yeah, different, nandun ako namulat na, sa Philippines, this is okay, but sa kanila, it's a
Yeah.
different thing. Like, yung mga ganong bagay. So always, respect their cultures, their religions, because para walang conflict and just respect and everybody, no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah. Tadi.
Alright.
Talaga yun, respect to different culture. Kasi hindi mo alam eh. Like sa sinasabi ko sa mga crew ko, nagagalit sila. Yung isang pasahero, hindi raw marunong mag-say thank you or whatever. Sabi ko, our job is to serve. We don't need to mag-expect ng everyone is different. They have a different culture. That's not the way they do it in their country. So we have to understand everyone. Kasi minsan mga crew nagugulat, ba't ganun yun? Ganyan. Like, ibang culture
Correct.
nila sa'yo. Ibang culture ko
Yes.
sa'yo. So, kailangan, we have to understand. We just have to stay professional. Kung ano yung kailangan nating ibigay sa kanila, yun. Don't expect something in return. They are expecting something from us, but we don't expect something from them.
Yeah.
So, yun lang
Correct.
talaga. Kailangan lang maging kindness.
Yeah,
Francis
especially
language.
you're in a service business. It's somewhat similar to healthcare business. You cannot choose your patients. Like
Correct. Yes.
you will be with them in the next 5 hours, 10 hours, you know? So you really have to make sure that you take care of them nicely. Because if not,
Wala.
reviews. And then not only that, yung ikaw kasama mo yun eh. Kukulitin ka nun. Magko-call bell lagi yung pagka hindi mo sila sinerbisyon ng maganda.
Classic never tasted this good. Habit Pork Cracklings delivers that old school crunch with modern flavor. No fluff, just crispy, protein-packed perfection. Hit it up on Amazon and stock up now.
Yeah.
Correct.
This question is for both of you. Passengers see the glamour. Of course, magandang damit, makeup sa babae, mamahaling relo naman sa mga FA na mga lalaki. But not the grind. What's the hardest part of this career that most people never realize?
Wow. ang hindi nila alam, nagsasuffer kami sa lack of sleep. Ganyan.
Sleep deprivation,
Um,
ano?
Correct. And not the regular employees that they have regular days off, which is Saturday and Sunday, right? Non-working days, right? For us, it can be Monday, it can be Sunday, it can be Wednesday, or whatever day that our roster, will give us. And also, we also don't have holiday during public holidays like Christmas, like, New Year's, or your husband's birthday, or your son's birthday, or mom's birthday. You just have to make sure that you bid for that dates. However, it's not really parang confirmed na makukuha mo yung ano na yon, yung days na yon. So that's the hard part for me when behind all those glamorous things, you don't know what that crew is experiencing. If that day they're flying, even if their loved ones are back home celebrating someone's birthday or something, and most especially when I just remembered when my dad passed away. I was somewhere in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, I think, and that was the hardest part of that. So even though your family member is sick or ill, you cannot take a long emergency leave
Days
for
off.
for you to be with them. So that was the hardest part, not seeing my dad before he passed. So yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's the nature of the job.
Yeah.
You know?
Maraming crew like, it's a glamour, whatever. Nung pagpasok nila sa industry, like, it's not what they are expecting. You know? Like, with the passengers, ang nakikita nila is just like, ang gaganda nila, whatever, right? To serve them. They think they're there to serve. But we're there for their safety. The service side of the industry is like konti lang. For us, it's a safety. We have
It's
to
a safety.
evacuate the aircraft in 90 seconds. Kahit
Grabe,
anong
no?
daming pasahero, you have to evacuate in 90 seconds. Hindi nila nakikita na every year we do our recurrent, we have to
Trainings.
pass our exams. Tapos the training itself, telling you, I did 6 weeks of ground school. Never akong nag-study in my life that hard for this job. No, seriously. Kaya yung iba, sabi nila, this would be my last airline. I don't want to do that studying again.
Yeah,
Like,
every year.
Every year you have to study, you have to pass and all that. Back-to-back flights, and then your fatigue and everything, and then you still have that smile. Ito, strict to. Strict siya. Sa
Huwag
crew
kang
niya. One time, sinabihan ko siya one time, sinundo ko siya sa hotel. Yung isang crew niya, umiiyak. Sabi ko, pagsakay niya sa kotse, ba't umiiyak yung crew? Sabi niya, kailangan ko siyang pagsabihan bago kami bumaba ng eroplano. Ano sabi mo? Na to fix herself. And then, nakita niya rin sa immigration, walang ginawa. Pareho pa rin yung tsura. And then, nagalit ka? Sabi ko sa kanya, you saw her the whole 16 hours? No. So maybe she was having a bad day. It's a 16-hour flight. Right?
Gan-
Ano sabi? If everyone can look immaculate after 16 hours, why can't she? Pare-pareho lang kami na nagtrabaho for 16 hours. Stricto.
It's true. It's true.
Ang sabi niya, eto na, she has a point. Like, I'm working with more than 100 nationalities, different cultures, different whatever. They have to know kung sino ang may authority, or else they will just step over you. So he's got a point. But yeah, stricto. So yun yung hindi nakikita ng...
It's not being strict. It's just following the standard of your company,
policy,
what they expect from you, right?
Yun ang pinakaiba ng company namin. Us, we're more on safety.
Yeah.
Yun ang hindi nakikita ng mga pasahero. Yung training, and then kung anong story ng crew, kung gaano kahirap pinagdaanan. Kala nila like, we're just there for the layover and just to look good, to represent the company. No, it's not that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know, like me as a passenger din, no? I want to get there safely, di ba? And
Mm.
safely starts with you, with the passenger and the crew and other people. Some people are reckless, especially those troubled people that start like a problem. Like, unang-una, sigurado ako maraming experience yung nakataas yung paa lagi o kaya yung sumasandal sa mga katabi. Di ba? Wala tayong ibang tatawagang you cannot call 911 pag nandun ka sa taas. Kayo lang din
That
mag-resolve ng issues, right? Like what you said a while ago, somebody passed away. You cannot call 911. Whatever you have on that flight, that's what you have, right? Kung meron doktor doon, kaya ngayon I understand na bakit pala whenever you fly, laging tinatanong, what do you do for a living? Di ba? Yun pala yun. No?
Ako
yes,
lagi
correct.
ko
Mm,
ako lagi ko tinitingnan yung manifest ko pag may nakalagay na doktor. Hindi ko
mm,
alam kung anong klaseng doktor siya, basta alam ko mayroong doktor sa eroplano.
oo. Kasi
You'll never know.
when
Mm.
when emergency calls, no, you have
Yeah.
someone to ask for help.
Help to
No?
us to assist.
Has this job helped you grow, not just professionally but as a person?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Itong job na to talaga sobrang all around. Wala na akong masasabing. All around ka. Pagsampa mo sa eroplano, all around ka. Servidor, waitress, nurse, counselor, teacher, lahat na, all around, all of the above. Category lahat doon. First aider, lahat na. So, laging parang mas naging resilient ka, mas maging stronger ka, naging mas matured yung pag-iisip ko nung naging flight attendant talaga ako noon.
Mhm.
So malaki yung na-improve sa akin nung naging flight attendant ako. Naging more independent, tapos confident medyo meron. Confidence. Yeah, and more responsible. Kasi nakasalalay sa yung buhay ng maraming pasahero together with your team members, right? So, talagang kailangan, discipline ka din. Tapos, pag may safety checks, kailangan gawin mo yung safety checks mo ng maayos before kayo umalis, mag-depart yung aeroplano. So, kasi safety mo rin yon. So, kailangan talaga responsible, accountability, yan. So, teamwork as well. So, nagagamit ko rin yan ngayon sa aming pag-aasawa. Yeah.
How about you,
Wow.
Lester? Did it help you as a person with your as a flight attendant? Yeah.
As a flight attendant, learning never stop talaga.
Mm.
So I thought like leadership with my crew and with the passengers and all that. Tapos patience. Yung number one kong natutunan is patience. Lalo na sa pasahero. Kung ano, sabi ko sa'yo, pag may problema, bibigay sa kahit walang kabuhay-buhay na na problema sa buhay, issue. Kailangan mo like really. Tapos minsan yung mga crew, yeah, tapos yung kailangan maging emotional intelligence, kailangan magkaroon ka from this job. Pero professionally like decision making under pressure.
Yeah.
Kung kagaya lalo na pagka may medical situation or may nagrambulan na sa likod.
Isipin mo,
matututo
no?
ka through experience.
Isipin mo, whenever you guys doing the catwalk papunta sa eroplano, no? Nakakatuwang panoorin, nakakatuwang tignan whenever you guys walk going to the plane. Pero ang dami palang ang dami palang saloobin. Ang dami palang iniisip.
Yeah.
Bago
Pagkita mo pa lang nung
mo ma-perform yung trabaho mo, no? Ang hirap pala. Akala lang natin is matangkad, maganda, gwapo, maganda yung relo. Sabi mo, maganda yung relo, maganda yung sapatos, bagay yung uniform. Hindi pala doon natatapos yun.
Mhm.
the real battle begins the moment they enter the plane. Tapos
No, to briefing room pa
ini-ignore
lang.
pa yung ano, ini-ignore pa yung yung safety, yung demo.
Yung
Yung
demo,
pa lang,
yeah.
you are
Mm.
equipped with trainings, continuous training, like you said. Every year you have to pass your test for you to be fit to perform your job. 'Di ba? Samantalang yung mga pasahero, oo nga, totoo talaga, matigas ulo ng mga pasahero. Ang alam
Mhm,
kasi
mhm.
nila, "Nagbayad ako dito, kailangan makain ako ng masarap na pagkain,
Oo,
Mhm.
mainom ko yung isang latang
mainom lahat
ginger
ng
ale at
alak.
saka wine."
Ang pinaka-hate
'No?
ko alam mo kung ano, yung mga pasahero
Yeah.
nagpapa-lift ng bag nila sa bin.
Ah.
Sinasabi ko agad sa
Hmm.
crew, "Wag na wag kayong magbubuhat ng bag para ilagay sa overhead." Kung kaya
Mhm.
nila, that's why it's called carry-on. If it's a
Ah,
carry-on, they can carry it above their head. If not, they should check
yeah.
in. Dahil ang daming crew na grounded dahil sa mga ganong ano,
Correct,
sa
correct.
mga hindi mo
Mhm.
na alam, eh, minsan bibigay sa'yo ang bigat pala. Pag hawak mo, gano'n na agad ang bigat,
Yeah,
'di
ako rin
ba?
'no,
Marami, eh.
one reason why I always choose the window seat, alam mo natatakot ako nun sa mga tao. 'Pag nagbukas baka mahulog yung naku,
Hmm.
Hmm,
head injury,
yeah,
'di ba?
head
Sigurado
injury,
ko
Oo,
correct.
marami na naka-experience
me
nun 'no,
me
yung
pero
Get your crunch on with Kuya Arnell's pork chicharrones. Crispy, airy, and exploding with flavor. This is the real deal snack you didn't know you needed. Grab yours on Amazon today.
when, when everything gets turbulent in the air or in life, what keeps you grounded?
ako, just trust the process and stay focused on what you can control. Basta you have to yung last yung values mo, just always stick to your values.
Yes.
Kung everything, like nothing will go wrong kung you stick to your values and then you just stay focused na sa mga anything that you can control. Sa tingin ko yun.
Hmm.
Eh,
Ako prayers lang. Prayers lang.
Prayer.
Trust in the Lord. Trust that He will be there to guide your way and yung isolve niya kung ano man yung turbulence na pinagdadaanan niyo sa life. Yun. Tapos, don't lose hope and don't lose faith. Yun lang.
tsaka
Very,
in the air,
very well said.
you just need to trust your crew.
Mm.
At the end of the day, kayo magtutulungan. If it's not safety related, kung may nakaiwan lang ng ganito, ganyan, o hindi na ibalik sa tamang lugar, hindi niyo na kailangan i-report. At the end of the day,
Mhm.
Yeah.
we have to support each other, we have to help each other. And then, kasi may mga base kami from different country, like Southeast Asian countries. Sinasabi ko sa kanila, if you report someone,
Don't lose
right,
focus.
ang mangyayari dyan, it will be in his record or her record. Maybe at the end ng contract niya, they won't renew their contract because of silly things that you guys report to. And sana
Correct.
nasabi ko, kasi nga, the reason why we're all here, we like the job here, because wala yung ganong culture na Asian culture na very strict, seniority and everything. We don't want that in this, in this environment.
To
Natatawa
avoid din,
siya.
no? 'Di ba? Tama naman eh.
Oh,
If it is not high priority, if we could put under the rug, gawin na lang,
tapos,
no? Tama
yung,
naman.
Wala na, hindi na ako lumilipad. So, I don't
Oh,
fly
yeah.
anymore. That was
Mhm.
before.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I know. Nag-retire na si April because of
yeah.
your son, no?
Yeah.
Imagine mo, no? Paano yung ibang mag-asawa na parehas na FA tapos may mga anak? Ano
Yeah.
palalakihin yung anak mo?
Yeah.
mabuti nga nasa ground na siya.
Mhm.
Yeah. But kasi yung mga family na nabuo between two cabin crews before sa Dubai, yung pareho silang nasa Dubai.
Ay.
So, pwedeng ma-maintain yung
Yung
relationship.
family home, no?
Yeah,
Yung
family
family home
home.
pwede ma-maintain, oo.
Pwede. Pero
Pero
kasi yung
pagka yung
sa amin
katulad
kasi,
nyo,
yeah,
Hindi
nandito
pwede.
siya, nandun
Hindi.
ako. Hindi
Mahirap.
puwedeng do'n ako naka-base with my son tapos nandito siya tapos nagco-commute lang siya or nagco-commute kami nung son ko. So it's very difficult for us. So
Mm.
someone needs to move. And thank God ako yun.
You followed him.
Followed
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, this my our signature question. Why do you keep choosing this life, this career, this journey? And who do you hope to inspire by sharing your story?
Oh, I will choose this job again, actually.
Uh,
Being for 18 years now, it's very competitive to become a flight attendant now.
mhm,
Everyone wants to be a flight attendant. So yung para sa akin, the glamour is not there for me, but the perks and it's all worth it. Talaga.
mhm,
It's worth it. Like the jobs madali lang. You go home, hindi mo na dadala yung trabaho mo sa bahay. Nagkasakit ka, hindi ka papasok today, hindi ka matatambakan ng trabaho pagbalik mo. Yung iba natatakot
Oo
mag-sick
nga,
eh.
no?
Kasi the next
Mm.
day, trabaho nila kakapile up. Tapos, yun nga, yung perks of the job, you travel the world. Kung yun ang gusto mo, it's a good job for you.
Yeah, I know.
And the money is good.
Mhm.
For
Mm.
FA, I think for Asian countries, the money is good. This for Filipino that want to be a flight attendant. Pero family wise, you have to be ready. Na
Mhm.
every day you wear that uniform, you don't know. Maybe kung ano man mangyari, it's a safety job. It's not a customer service job. So you're
Mm.
always once pag dumating
Leave
ka
the
nga dun
house.
sa eroplano, yung isang paa mo, anytime, anything can
Mhm.
happen. You know what I mean? At any other job is the same. Pero
Mm.
kung gusto nila, it's a good job. It's worth it. For me, I don't know kay Mommy, it's 23 years, 20 years. Was it worth it?
Yes. Yeah, it was. It was worth it. Worth it talaga. Otherwise, I would have found another job. But I stayed 20 years. Although it's 3 different airlines.
Mhm.
Parang wala akong ibang nakitang job na it will pay that much. Then, I get the chance to travel as well. And
Mhm.
plus, I met you.
I
Then
know,
Yeah,
now
there
right?
you
That's
go.
the best.
There
That's
you
the
go.
best
that's
thing,
the
That's
best part of it. Like,
that's the grand
Yo, who
prize.
would have-
That's the grand
Mm.
prize.
And then
And
that's
yeah,
the
that's
one
the
just
grand
behind
prize.
you. See, that's
Yeah,
the grand
that's
prize
good
the one
behind.
behind
That's
you.
the grand
Yeah,
prize.
yeah,
And
yeah.
who would have thought a lot of, actually one of the parang difficulties ng mga flight attendants, especially for us women, right, are yung finding love. Kasi ang hirap, especially if your boyfriend or sino ba, nanliligaw sa'yo is, normal job lang yung hindi nila masyadong maintindihan why you're always there, yung walang masyadong time. So, konti lang talaga yung mga nagiging successful na mga love stories.
And like,
So,
parang like, hindi kagaya dito sa amin, right? There's no age limit. So,
Mhm.
everyone can still. Minsan may mga crew, mga 40, 50. Tatanong ko, why now? I always wanted to be a flight attendant and I have no
Yeah.
chance. And yung parang some of them, it's been their dream to become one or whatever, or like, pero something happened with their life and then now they've settled down, they've got kids and everything, malalaki na yung ano nila, now they're pursuing their dreams now. Ganun ba? So,
Yeah.
it's different. Like, 56, 60 years old.
so pwede pa pala ako, Dad? Pwede pa pala ako?
Pwede ka pa bumalik if you want. Kasi sa
Pag
ibang
medyo malaki na
airline,
si
they
Ari.
have age limit kasi.
Oo nga,
Sa iba
no? Sa ibang
Mhm.
airline,
Wala.
they have age limit
Oo.
na.
I think they
Wow.
retire at 50.
Very good experience
Correct.
talking with both of you guys. And exceptional interview. Dahil same profession, husband and wife, now one home. Oh. Before we close this, please give your message or last message to our listeners and viewers, Filipinos around the world. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Filipinos around the world. Yes, Ako, personally, I'm very proud to say that I'm a Filipino everywhere I go. When I moved here in Australia, every time they ask me, what's your background, where you're from, I always say I'm a Filipino and I'm very proud to be Filipino. My message to all of our Filipino viewers, just follow your dreams. Don't let anyone else hinder you or anything, and always trust in God, trust in the process. Walang susuko, laban lang. And kung
Yes, yes.
bibigay sa'yo ni Lord yung pinapangarap, ibibigay sa'yo ni Lord. Just wait, and in time, you will receive all the blessings from Him. So, yes, good luck
There you
to
go.
everyone.
Yes, thank you. Sir, last message to our viewers.
So, ang message ko lang is sa mga manonood natin, sana may natutunan kayo sa konting
Oh,
kwentuhan na to.
definitely.
Doon, ganitong buhay ng mga flight attendant. It's not always glamour, but there's story behind it, but it's all worth it. And then, sana, if you want to become a flight attendant, nakakuha kayo ng aral or whatever. Pero at the end of the day, choose the path that's good for you. Always make sure na para sa sarili mo always. And ano pa ba? Yun lang. And subscribe.
Subscribe,
Thank you.
yes.
Subscribe.
Thank you.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
Arnel, for having us
You're welcome.
tonight.
Thank you very
Thank you so
much,
much.
Lester and April. I really
you, thank
appreciate
you.
it. Mistorbo kayo, it's Sunday, but a lot of people
Sorry.
will
Kamali tayong oras.
a lot of people will learn, and a lot of people, I'm sure, they're gonna be interested in becoming a flight attendant one day.
Mhm.
This is a living proof that Filipinos are really good, whether
Yeah.
on land, on sea, and on air. Filipinos, masipag at saka mababait po. Again,
Filipino.
thank you very much, April.
Thank
Our
you,
lesson.
thank you.
Salamat na marami.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
What a beautiful reminder that sometimes love and purpose can fly on the same path. Our Lester and April showed us that being a flight attendant is more than serving passengers. It's about serving dreams, embracing cultures, and navigating life together at 35,000 feet. This is why we ask, why did you? Because behind every uniform is a story worth sharing. If this episode inspired you, share this with someone who dreams of seeing the world, or someone who simply needs inspiration to take off. This is Arnel Arrieta, and we see you on the next episode. Thank you.